entire family that's got a range of kids, or you just wanna be the house that everybody comes to for the party, that's the one to get. It'll be coming up in just a little bit. We've got gifts for every price range. We've got gifts for everybody on your list, whether you know them really well or maybe not as much. This one is one that's like a keep one, gift one. This is from your Sous chef. It's a set of 2 self-sharpening household shears. These are sharp enough to be able to cut through a chicken, but then they'll stay sharp and beautiful enough to just cut your wrapping paper. We have 3 different color options, and they each come with matching gift boxes. You don't even have to stick a bow on these to be able to gift them. It works out to be about $10 each. They're $3.99, and they would be about $28.78 if you were to purchase them in retail. So I'm gonna show you the colors. This one is your jewel tone, and this one has your coral and your turquoise. Then we have your basics, I think, or hold on one second. Your red and blue are going to be your jewel tones, excuse me. So you've got like ruby and sapphire. I'm gonna check on this for you. We've got red and blue, we've got coral and turquoise, and we have black and eggplant. And I'll tell you what the name of those little groupings are in just a second. All right, but they are just $3.99. And my guest, Stacey Phillips, is here. Hi. Just chopping away.
I
Look
know.
at you.
These are so fantastic.
You don't have to stop and resharpen them because they sharpen themselves.
And look, this is a pipe cleaner. Look how easy it is. I mean, it just literally goes through this so simply. Now, you may be looking at this and saying, okay, well, these just look like scissors. Well, I'm gonna show you why these are so much more than that, okay? So these are gonna be used in every room of your house, including the garage and even the garden, okay? Let me take you on a quick tour. First, all you have to do to open them is just press down just like that, and they pop right open. One finger closes it, just like that, so that it's nice and closed for you when you go to use it, okay? Then when you pop them open, these blades, like she said, are self-sharpening. They're also stainless steel, so they're not going to interfere with any foods. They're food safe. They're also rust resistant, corrosion resistant. They are a win-win, and they are self-sharpening. So the more you use them, the more you'll like them, and the more they'll also sharpen. They can be used for right-handed people or left-handed people. And my favorite part, see this little smile? It's a spring. It's going to make you happy because it's going to take 60% of the pressure away from your fingers, your hand, and your wrist. So if you have any type of dexterity issues, you don't have to worry about that.
You know what else I love, Stacey, besides the fact that they self-sharpen?
Right.
They will lock closed. So if you reach into the drawer, you're not gonna worry about cutting yourself or the little ones cutting themselves. These are perfect craft scissors, perfect garage scissors, perfect kitchen shears. Ooh, I like that too. It kind of automatically, well, I just closed it. Now when we talk about cutting a chicken, usually you have to get a specialized shear for that.
Right, look at that.
Right through the bone.
Simple. And watch this.
No.
Did you see that? I'm gonna do the other one too.
Okay, watch real closely.
Ready?
Will your kitchen shears do that?
No, and the nice thing is that you can use them in the kitchen. You can go to the garage. You can go to the garden. I mean, this is just literally going right through the bone.
Wow. And they're stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about that. When you just wash those off, you're just gonna hand wash them.
Exactly.
Let me go through the colors for you as soon as we're done with this, because that, to me, is incredible. If you're making soups or you wanna be able to just get those, I love getting the chickens at the store and coming home, they're all hot and ready, and the kids are like, I need to, well, you wanna get the perfect shear, makes it so simple. This is a must-have, and to be able to get each one of these for under $10, amazing. All right, here you go. We've got the coral and that turquoise that Stacey was just using. These are called the brights, okay? Remember, they come in giftable boxes that coordinate with the handles. Then we have your basics, and that's red and black. Those are your basics. Then we have your jewel tones is the eggplant or we'll call it amethyst, right? Because it's a jewel, okay? Amethyst and sapphire, $19.95. So you could keep one and gift one. Maybe you want to keep one in the garage and keep one in your craft room. You know what I always find, Stacey, is anytime I get something like I need something that's going to cut pipe cleaners, or my son is a guitarist and he needs special scissors that will cut those strings when he tunes them. This would work for everything. And oh my gosh, those are my nightmare on Christmas morning.
These are a nightmare. These are those clamshell packaging. And did you see how easily I broke into this
cut
battery.
Right through it.
And you know what happens?
I cut myself on these before, just because I couldn't, I was trying to rip them and angle them.
Oh, it's very sharp. And look at how simple that is. I mean, when you get these, I mean, that is just ridiculously simple. So now you don't have to be intimidated by this packaging. So what happens if you get something like this for Christmas and you go, oh, that's so great, it's so pretty, it's so nicely packaged. Now how in the world do I open it without cutting myself? Look, you can just go to the corner, you can go across the top. I mean, it really is that simple. It just goes right through and it's open just like that. You could go all the way down the side. Let's see, because these packaging, I mean, they're really tough, right? So you just go right down the side and then look, it opens up just that simply. Nobody's cutting themselves. And here's the other thing that's really nice about this. What happens with traditional scissors is you get burrs, right? You get that accumulation of the metal. Not with these. You don't get any of that because again, they're self-sharpening.
Fake?
So the more you use it, yeah, this is fake. Do you know how difficult it is to go through this?
I do, because I just tried and I just had some. I ended up bending them instead of cutting.
Right, because that's the reality, but it can do everything that's tough. Watch that. Just like that. Now, here's the thing.
And it's self-sharpening.
Right,
that's
so
incredible.
Look at something else that you would never really need to cut, but this is something you'd find in the garage, right?
Yes.
This is your, there you go.
These, now I have spent more than $20 just on scissors that will cut floral.
Watch this, extension cord. Just like this.
Are you kidding me?
Extension cord. Now you don't really need to cut you don't really need to cut extension cord. You need to do this. Just like that.
What a great
what's happening is you can even go through a can. Watch this. Now, of course, you don't need to cut a can in half, but you can see it goes from aluminum. It cuts everything. And then it's the precision, again, you can use this in the kitchen, you can use this in the garage, the garden, the craft room, any room in your house, but look at how gentle it is too. If you're going to use this in the kitchen, just to trim your strawberries. Or how about your scallions? I mean, this is so nice. Instead of using a knife, look at how nicely it's going to dice my onions. What about trimming your big old thick asparagus? I mean, this is just the tool that keeps on giving.
It really is, and it's self-sharpening, so whether you're using it in the garage or the craft room or the kitchen, any place, and what a great gift. It comes in a box. So for teachers, for that foodie in your life, for the crafter, for the person who's always outdoors, they need that. This is a great stocking stuffer. It's that great little extra for the person in your life that you just not really sure, right? This is a $10 gift, and it really does pack so much more of a punch. It seems like it's worth twice that. Here are your color options. If you want the coral and the turquoise, you're gonna go with the brights. If you want your red and the black, maybe this is gonna coordinate with what you've got in the kitchen. This is your basic set. And then the jewel tone is your amethyst and your sapphire. $19.95. You're getting two. Self-sharpening, use them anywhere. $3.99, because today's our last time to take advantage of 5 Flex. Go ahead and get on the phone or go to hsn.com. Somewhere, I think we're live on Facebook. I think in the meantime, I've kind of lost my iPad, but you can always join us there or on the phone as well. Stacey, thank you so much.
Thank you, and Pop Top.
Nuh-uh.
Yep, does it all.
Seriously?
Have a good one, everybody.
Thanks. Oh, nice. You deserve it.
There you go.
Take a load off. a little sarsaparilla, right?
There you go.
All right. We've got a lot more coming up for you. In fact, Dyson, I'm going to show you. Thanks so much, Stacey. I've got to show you this because this is your